Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. That's still too sweet. Anyway, continuing on with the NHL Awards. And this is the last award for the season that's based on statistical merit, meaning there's no voting in this one. It's based on stats. And the William M. Jennings Trophy goes to Connor Hellebuyck of the Winnipeg Jets, who really, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, he really played out of his own skin this year. Let's talk about it. So the Jennings Trophy is presented to the goaltender or goaltenders who played a minimum of 25 games that allow the fewest goals in the regular season. And Hellebuyck played in 60 of those. So that's the reason why it's Hellebuyck and not Hellebuyck and Brossoit. So in those 60 games, Hellebuyck put up a 37, 19, and 4 record, which helped the Jets to a 52, 24, and 6 record, which was good enough for second in the Central Division. And here's where the stat kicks in. As good as the Jets were statistically, Hellebuyck was part of the tandem that let in a league minimum 199 goals. Hellebuyck himself let in 162. As a matter of fact, the goals against was just as close, if not closer, than the Art Ross race. If you're not familiar, I made a video, you can check it out there. But anyway, the tandem in Winnipeg beat out the tandem in Florida by 1 goal. 1 goal. Bobrovsky and Stolarz led in 200. So with Hellebuyck's record, he had a .921 save percentage, which was good for second in the league, and a .239 goals against average, which is good enough for fourth in the league, with 5 shutouts. So this is the first time that Hellebuyck and the Winnipeg Jets have won this award in their team history. And one has to really think this is one step closer to another Vezina trophy for Hellebuyck, having previously won the Vezina in 2020. But as I mentioned, it was a great year for Hellebuyck, which in turn was a great year for the Jets. I mean, there could have been a lot of contributing factors as to why everything just kind of clicked this year, like it used to click back in 2020, 2021. But it'll be some debate, I'm sure, when the NHL finally releases their list of Vezina Trophy nominees, which, when they do release the nominees, believe me, I'll be there with my own predictions, as bad as they might be. But with stats like these, and a goals against like the Jets had, like, one has to think the award and Hellebuyck is in the same sentence this year. I mean, I couldn't see why not. If I had a vote, he'd probably get my vote, just the style play alone. I mean, 5 shutouts is, by comparison, probably middle of the pack, but even still, 162 goals against in 60 games, that's not bad when you actually sit down to think about it. But either way, well-deserved and an outstanding season for Connor Hellebuyck. So that's another one of Trev's Hockey Shows. Short, sweet, to the point. I know. I'm guilty of a few of those, but let's not hold that against me. Either way, if you like what you've seen, feel free to hit that like button. I mean, I do appreciate you stopping by. I really do. And if you're considering it, if you haven't thought about it yet, maybe hit that subscribe button. It'll help you. It'll help me. Well, it'll make us feel really good. But either way, maybe if you haven't considered it by now, maybe consider it. Predictions are coming up pretty quick. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for videos from Trev. Data.